Do you watch Dawah content right now? Like, are you currently?
Of other
watching?
speakers,
Yeah.
few.
Do you mind sharing?
See,
who you watch?
all the top guys I know personally, alhamdulillah. Anyone that reaches more than 1 minute is on our scanner. And most of them have come, almost all of the guys. All the top guys have come here, mashallah. And they meet. You understand? No? And then, of course, we have our own system. So previously, of course, like we had the largest conference in the world. I can show you a documentary of that. That is the largest conference. If you see, mashallah, 250,000 people. And the stage is massive, 13,000 square feet stage. Like it competes with Hollywood, you know. So it was my desire to have a program utilizing the technology of the Hollywood for halal activity. It was my desire to have the conference once. But then we had it every year. Then the ban came and we had to live. So we had for 5 years.
Do you miss being out there in the front lines?
Of course. See, Bombay was different. See, India was battlefield. I missed that because you can't get that much audience, that much technology, that many people. You can get in some countries like Bangladesh and Indonesia. But India was wonderful. And the question that we received from there, and 25% of my audience were non-Muslims. Oh, they normally, 25%. So the questions we got, it gave us more food for thought, you know. So more people attack alike. So that makes us come more closer to Islam and helps them also come, mashallah.
How effective is the Shahaadah? Because sometimes you can give dawah to somebody and convince them, and then they say Shahaadah, and then I see them again a year later. I say, oh, hey, I remember you. And he says, oh, yeah, I remember I took Shahaadah with you. I'm like, how are you? He's like, well, you know, I'm not practicing or anything. So, yes, he did take Shahaadah in the moment, and they believe, but if they're not around the right situations and surroundings, then they're not actually any better a lot of the times.
For giving Shahada, there are mainly two broad categories. One is who you have met many times. Maybe he's coming to your organization 10, 20 times. He's asked, he maybe had 10 talks with me, 10 talks to other guys, and you know this person is convinced over a period of few months. Now when I'm giving a talk, someone comes on the mic and says, I want to give Shahada. I've seen your lecture for the past 2 years. So I'm not going to question him. I accept it. But when he says he's been seeing my lectures for the past 2 years, that means it's not a one time. Sometimes you meet people on the spot and then tell him to take Shahada, the chances he'll remain is very less. So I'm not in favor of meeting a person the first time. Unless he has seen my videos for the past maybe several months or several years. But I'm meeting a person for the first time and he hears about and I explain to him Islam. I may convince him to take the Shahada, but the chances he'll be as a practicing Muslim is very less. I'm not in favor of asking anyone just in the meeting to take Shahada. Unless I know that he has been listening to other speakers or, you know. So there are people who just go out on the street and, but I'm not against it also. I'm not against it also. Why? Because they never know. Many people who take for namesake Shahada or because they love a Muslim girl and they take Shahada. But yet afterwards they may become practicing. So it's not wrong, but I don't normally encourage myself directly. But if someone who takes a Shahada and maybe he meets what happens later on, he may meet someone and then he may start to practice Islam. So depending on how you give Shahada is very important. But generally just going on in the market and talking and asking the Shahada, it's not that. It's not effective in the long run. It's not wrong. But the chances that he'll stay. So therefore there are many people who take Shahada online. And I've done a survey on this. There are guys who speak online dawah. They call, how many Shahadas? I give in the full year 500 Shahada. You call him again, 99% are not there. So just talking to someone online for a few minutes and giving Shahada, I'm not in favor of that. You understand, no? So there are many guys who do dawah online. At random they keep on calling and they take Shahada and they have got videos of that. So once I did a survey, I told one person who was expert in this. I said, do one thing. Last year, all those people who gave Shahada, call them and tell me how many people are yet Muslims. So he said, I was able to, all those are contacted, more than 95% are gone. And the 5% which I spoke to, who say they are there, they are also doubtful. So that was not that easy for someone to change his full deen overnight. So it's a process that takes time. So we should not be deceived. We should not be so much running after how many shahadas you give.
Yeah,
so people are more, I said, take 1% is sufficient. The Prophet said it's like a red camel, you know. So many a times people go more on how many views I've got, how many subscribers I've got, how many followers I've got, how many shahadas I take. It should be more of quality rather than quantity.
Quality over quantity.
And no, even if you convince, problem is, Like suppose you may go to a village in Africa. It's very easy to make the full village give Shahaadah in Africa. You give them some food, they say Shahaadah. Morning they are Muslim, evening they are Christian, next morning again they are Muslim. So this form, you understand, na?
Yeah, yeah.
So there are many people who do. I'm not so much. I say, okay, you want to do. I haven't said it is haram. But I'm not in favor of such. I proper dawa, like, okay, you have in your television screen, the person is coming and you're listening for so many, you can go back and check references. That's the true thing, It's not that you cannot change your faith. Will you change your faith in just 10 minutes? No, it's not possible. Once in a blue moon, okay. So therefore, I prefer more dawa should be a continuous process, maybe through friends or through, seeing on the social media or on the television or on the satellite. So now for dawa, the difference should be that I tell dais now, including yourself, my advice would be that certain of your programs take in high quality. This is camera, it's good, but good for social media. Because we want our work to be sawab-e-jari after we die. So certain programs you record in high quality film of a good talks. So after you die, you will get sawab-e-jari. So my thing, all my big programs are, I take my own team. When I travel, I have 50 people with me, but not for every time. When I want a big program, so that, and we edit it properly, so that even after and then we store it on high quality, on 8K, and then we downgrade it to HD.
Compressor. Yeah.
Yes, compressor. Because original quality we maintain in LTO 9. Now LTO 10 has come, sorry. So LTO 10.
Do you think this quality is good?
I can see the camera. It's good for social media, very good.
But overall, it's not top notch.
Not for social media, very good. But see, just by looking at the camera, I can say, because this is my field. Media is my field. So I'm well versed with, this is good, very good. For social media, very good.